Okay everyone, this is a video about how to do the Groove Pizza assignment number 1. It's located in week 3 of the classwork section of your Google Classroom. Okay, so you click on the classwork section, scroll down to week 3, click on the Groove Pizza assignment number 1. Click on your assignment page and it will open to an assignment sheet that looks like this. We're going to go through this assignment page together and construct the sets the way that the assignment says they should be constructed so that you can get a good or a better score. The assignment starts off with the purpose, which is to review and apply key concepts about rhythm and beat in order to construct a musical pattern that uses multiple rhythms at the same time. So these are our key terms and concepts. The rhythm is the actual flow or arrangement of notes in time in relation to the steady beat. The beat is the steady underlying pulse of the music. And these are our fruit rhythms that we're going to use: pear, apple, and watermelon. When you say these rhythmically over a steady beat, it's going to produce a particular rhythm. And we can use these in different ways to create a rhythmic pattern. The pulse is the beat. It's a repeating impulse, kind of like from the metronome machine that we use in class. So here are the directions. First, you're going to open up the Groove Pizza app. Click on the link and it opens a new tab. Go back to the directions. Number 2, it says click on the Specials button in the upper left-hand menu. So go back to your Groove Pizza, click on the Specials, and then step number 3 says to click Plain. And when you click Plain, it's going to erase all of the options that were set up automatically. Now for step 4, it says choose the style you want to use by clicking the drum set in the middle of the Groove Pizza. You can choose whichever style you want. If you want techno sounds, you pick the one that it started with. If you want kind of a Afro-Latin or Cuban sound, you want to pick the yellow one, or the green one, sorry. If you want a hip-hop kind of sound, pick the red one. Jazz is blue, rock is orange. I'll pick the hip-hop. Hip-hop is cool. Okay, go back to the Groove Pizza. Now, directions 5 through 8 is the directions for completing the assignment. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to go back to the Groove Pizza and we're going to select the first set. And it's already selected, okay? Make sure that the bottom by the first circle down here is selected on. You select on by clicking next to the little dot, and then it will highlight around the dot or the circle. So the first step is to make pairs, okay? And the pairs are your steady beat. So we're going to put dots in 1, 5, and then 9 and 13. Let's do it together. 1, 5, 9, and 13. Remember, if you need to pause the video at this spot and go and complete this step. Once you've done it, it should sound like this. Feel that steady beat. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pair, 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 pair. Makes sense? Now, let's go on to step number 6. The next step is you're going to click on the second set, okay? And the way to do that is, it's actually, there's a little bit different thing that you need to do. First, select off on your original set. Okay, so select off. Then click on the second dot, which is empty. All right, I take that back. All right, once you get the second dot highlighted, you're gonna have to erase that first thing. Okay, now the first set looks like this. Okay, the second set is empty right now, and we're gonna fill it using the second line up here. Okay, so if we go back to the directions, now we're using the second line and we're going to put in our apple rhythm. So we're going to fill dots 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, 13, and 15 with our colored dots on the second line. Okay, and that will sound like this. Apple, 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 apple. All right, for the last of the first 3 sets, when I go to step number 7, okay, now you're going to click on the third dot, okay, to get to the third set, and we're going to put our watermelons into the top line. The watermelon takes up 4 dots in a row, and you're just going to fill every single dot in the top line in this set to get your watermelons. Okay, if it copies the thing that you did before over, which it seems to be doing, I don't really know why that is, then just make sure that you're on the third set and just erase the one that you had before so that you have it blank, and then put in your watermelons. It should sound like this. Watermelon, 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 watermelon. Notice, in order to get this watermelon all by itself, I have to select it, and I have to off select the other 2 so that the computer doesn't play them. If I select all of them so that they're all highlighted, then it's going to play them all in a row. Apple, 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 watermelon, 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 watermelon. Okay, so you want to only select the ones that you want the computer to play. Okay. Now, in the last step, step number 8, you are going to use combinations of the pear, the apple, and the watermelon. Okay, these 3 different rhythms. Okay, you're going to use a combination. Now I'm going to go over here, and it copied the watermelons over, so I'm going to take those off. All right, now we can choose how we want to do this. So if I take pieces of my pears, all right, I've got pears spread out on 1, 5, 9, and 13. Okay, well, let's say I want to do 1 and 9. Okay, those are going to be my pears. Now my apples, they were spread out on the odd numbers. Okay, I'm going to just put them on these odd numbers. All right, now you don't have to do the same thing as me. You can do it a little bit different, but the point is you want to use the apples the way that we had them before. So using, every other dot filled, and you don't have to use every single odd number, but if you just mix it up, so there's some that are being used and some that aren't, and you can see what kind of pattern will result. You can mix it around and see what you like. Okay, I'm going to put this back on. Okay, and then I'm going to add some watermelons up here. So you can see the different pieces. Up here is a watermelon, up here is a watermelon, up here is a watermelon. Down here, there's an apple, and there's half an apple, and then there's an apple, and then there's half an apple. Okay, and down here, there's a pear all by themselves, and then there's another pear. And so I've mixed these up to create something that is interesting and uses the different types of fruits. Now I'm going to select all of them and play it straight through. Apple, 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 watermelon, 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 fruit salad. All right, now the last step, you've got 2 more things to do. Let's go back to the Groove Pizza assignment. In number 9, you need to write a reflection about how this felt. So you need to at least answer these questions. Okay, so if I copy these and paste them and delete the number 10, these are the 3 questions you need to answer. Okay, so let's say I'm going to answer each one. What did you like and what you didn't like? I liked in this assignment that. Then answer the rest of that question. I didn't like, and answer the rest of that question. Don't just type out these sentence stems and leave them like that. That's not going to get you any points. I need you to finish those sentences in your own words. Okay? The hardest part of this for me was, okay, there's a sentence stem, and the easiest part was, okay, and you're going to finish that. And then I still need help with, or you can say I still need to practice this, that, or the other thing. Okay, you guys have to finish the rest of those sentences to complete your reflection. And then the last step, you need to submit your link here. So I already have a link here, which I think is from something else. So to get your link, this is how you submit your link to your work that you did on Groove Pizza. Go back to Groove Pizza, select the link, press Control and C, or right-click with your mouse pad and hit Copy. Then go back to your Groove Pizza. Hit Control and the letter V at the same time. It will paste your link. If you don't know how to do that, then right-click with your mouse pad or your mouse button and then hit Paste. Then click the space bar and it will activate your link. Then when you click on this link, or when I click on it, it will take me to your progress. Your progress that you worked on will be saved in the link that you submit. Okay? I hope that helps. Happy groove pizza making.